Alright, hey, what's up guys? This is Kale or misterguy11 from Bernie's Fire Productions. And this is We Don't Know What We're Doing. Or, yeah, the acronym. I don't know what it is. I'm here, Kale, and we also have
Jozy.
And
Tyler.
Tyler and Jozy here. No Ryan today.
Okay. Tyler is trying to make his voice try and go as deep as possible.
I'm trying because it sounds retarded on the freaking recording.
Yes,
it's ridiculous.
It sounds as stupid as
So
crap.
Ryan sounds like, not Ryan. Tyler sounds like a girl. Which is interesting.
He supposedly sounds like a girl.
Yeah. So no Ryan today. He had baseball practice. He apparently doesn't have his priorities in order. What's more important, the podcast or baseball? Baseball's stupid.
I don't like
hitting bats and balls.
That's not how you play the game.
Hitting balls with bats.
How I play the game.
With balls.
Okay. So I don't even know what we're gonna talk about.
Go,
today.
you freaking.
You guys have any? What?
The wood quad. We don't know what we're doing. That's what I call it.
Wood quad.
The wood quad.
Okay.
I shot a piece of wood and I got a quad with it.
Wood quad.
My sniper rifle is OP.
I dropped my flashlight. Okay, so I guess we can talk about what things are you guys doing? Because they already kind of know what Ryan and I are gonna do with Bernie Spartan. Obviously, I'm just kind of all over it, literally. He's gonna be the only one who owns a PlayStation, and he doesn't do much with PC. So
PlayStation sucks.
We're not gonna talk about that right now. So what are you guys gonna do? Tyler, let's start with you. What are you gonna do for the Bernie Spartan stuff? What's your main I guess video type you're gonna put up, and then what kind of games are you gonna be involved in the most?
Achievements and any game that I need.
So you mean achievement guides?
Yeah.
So how to get achievements.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then just any games you said?
Any game I need.
So you want to come over and have a Star Wall tournament with me?
No, that's
one of you guys is gonna have to beat me. Because right now I'm gonna make.
Okay, no. That stupid glitch that you did. Okay, stabbing me through the back, the thing that you're not supposed to pierce through.
I'm gonna make a crown of a narwhal horn, and it's gonna say written on the side of it, Narwhal Champion.
Could you imagine competitive Star Wall?
No, because there's so much randomness that goes on. It'd be impossible.
It would be the most intense thing ever.
So we're gonna start doing that. We're gonna have narwhal tournaments. Ryan's already gone his first 2 bouts and lost, and I'm not ran out the champion just because no one else has challenged me. So you guys are gonna have to challenge me.
Mind you, Kale, I live a whole state away. Actually, no, I live a river away.
That doesn't count because that's maybe 15 minutes.
I also have a busy schedule.
Well,
if you haven't
about
noticed.
30 minutes away from you. So.
Yeah, he's further away, and he's at the same state as me.
That's true.
Yeah, if you don't know where we live, I guess I can tell you the state because you won't be able to figure out my address. Hopefully, creepers on the internet. I live in Iowa. Jozy lives in Nebraska, so we're actually really close.
Nebraska for the win. Huskers.
Okay.
It's a place where there's corn, you can't miss it.
It's like drive until you find corn and you're in Iowa.
Yeah.
And then that's the same for
Nebraska.
That's the same for Nebraska. Nebraska's more soybeans, isn't it?
Why are you asking? I'm not a farmer in Nebraska. I live in Omaha.
Between the two, I thought. Once he's in corn,
we switch every other year. Who's the corn state and who's the soybean state? Okay.
You guys are the corn state. You guys don't know how to farm.
Yeah, luckily we don't have to compete for the potatoes.
God, my gloves are hot.
Idaho wins that.
Idaho wins potatoes every year. It's not fair.
Hope you get potato famine and die.
Okay.
Potato famine? Does that incorporate 90%?
The state of Idaho is gonna call us up, and they're all gonna be like, "We're dying.
We're dying. We need corn/soybean/ freaking watermelon."
Is that what we grow here?
I don't know.
Again, you're not.
Whatever
farmer.
puts
the thing is, we're all talking about agriculture like we know. None of it. Tyler lives closest to corn
He's the closest farmer we know,
and
he doesn't even farm.
He lives about 20 feet from a farm. He doesn't own it.
Ghetto farm, if you count.
Yeah, his ghetto farm.
I live in the middle of
field that's right next to it.
I live in the middle of suburgatory. Pretty much.
Yeah, you live in the place that I try to avoid.
I live in Hick
I live in a bad neighborhood. So does Jozy.
No, I don't. All my neighbors like me.
Well, all my neighbors like me, but I'm still in a bad neighborhood.
I
can live in a bad neighborhood and my neighbors like me.
I got one neighbor and
They're like
drunk all the time.
they're like a mile away.
You got one neighbor, they're drunk all the time. Sounds like a fun party.
Sounds like interesting, like boundary disputes. It's like you're building a fence, and like that's my land. It's like, dude, I'm out my back porch.
This is your land, but it once was my land.
Why are you setting all of your crap on the?
There's a chair in front of me. You said we were using it as a desk
for the tablet where the audio is being recorded.
Oh well, the tablet's small. We can put it on there.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Jozy, what are you gonna do? Because we already, like we said,
just text me.
I don't care.
Hey, what if I just stay till 5?
I don't care.
Doesn't matter.
This will just go for longer.
Okay.
Until Tyler leaves, and we'll just keep talking. Yeah. So let's cover what Tyler does first. So Tyler, achievement guides, meaning Xbox and PC.
Doesn't matter.
Okay, both.
I have one concern with the PC. There's so many achievements on PC, you'll never get them all.
I know.
It's kind of a broad spectrum, so
that,
I would cut out
with
the PC.
that,
Metro 2033.
With that, what I think we'll do with PC is we'll just find the big games and then the very like tedious achievements, not the collectibles. No collectibles for PC.
Oh,
I can actually,
but if you find them, but whatever.
I can actually Metro Last Light. I can walk with Tyler like through what to do with there because I got.
But
all
you
the
suck
secret...
at PC.
I'm not playing it. Tyler's doing it. I just tell him where to go.
Oh, so it'll be a commentary over a gameplay at the same time.
Because I know where all of the secret achievements are in that game because I got them all.
Secret. I air quoted, by the way, guys. Secret air quotes.
Because secret achievements are annoying. You don't know what they are.
Yeah.
It's
just like achievement, question mark, question mark, question mark.
Exactly.
And then the description is like 30,000 question marks. And you're like, yeah, I can do this. And you sit down and you just act. And then you sit there, hold the controller, and look really confused. And then it's like, achievement unlocked. And you're like, yes.
Yeah. It's annoying.
It's the be as dumb as Jozy achievement.
Metro Last Light was not a hard game. Well, it was
I've
hard.
never played any of the Metros.
You need to. They're so fun.
They're expensive.
But they can't be now.
The first one probably not.
No, the first one has to be like $20.
I think Mrs. Moores is going to try to come and get into every single podcast we do. It's all right. I'm not.
No, not at all.
Sorry. She's been in every single podcast
I know.
we recorded at school. I think she does it on purpose.
Another one.
Jozy, quit texting your mom.
I'm sorry. She's asking me stuff. She won't leave me alone.
I want to put the hashtag forever with my mom.
Screw you.
For you.
Forever.
But I don't have a Twitter, so someone else do it.
I don't have a Twitter either.
You need to get a Twitter.
Do you have a Twitter? Does anyone here have a Twitter?
I stay away from social media as much as possible.
You don't have a Facebook, do you? Well, you do.
I do.
I've never seen you
on it for like 5 months.
Dude, I still have freaking glue on my pants from like 3 days ago.
Why would you have glue on your pants?
Because I was building a rocket.
Building a rocket.
And I needed Elmer's glue.
RPGs manufactured by Burning Spartan Productions.
We use Elmer's glue.
We use Elmer's glue, guys.
Oh, we're not talking about.
You don't know this, but it's a high combustible agent. And now some kid sitting at home trying to burn Elmer's glue, and the kid's like, "Why isn't it working?" It's like, because you're burning Elmer's glue, you freaking moron. Eat a sandwich, skinny.
Oh God.
Eat a sandwich.
Just insult so many people.
Eat a sandwich, skinny. Dude, that's like insulting me.
That's
it
not
insults
insulting
me too. Okay, I don't eat lunch on Saturdays. I never do because. Okay, I get up at 9.
I can see a girl walking up there and go, "Hey, you want to get lunch Saturday?" And he just goes, "I don't do that." And she's just like,
"No,
okay.
You know why? Because that would never happen because I don't talk to people on the weekends unless it's you, Tyler, or Caleb, or somebody else." Yeah. But
I can't remember the last time I've seen Jozy out of his house on the weekends if it wasn't a party at my house.
Yeah, that's
exactly.
True.
I do. Go
I
to
have
Walmart
to get you
every Sunday,
out someday. Yeah. One of these days, like a Sunday morning, I'm just gonna show up at your house.
You don't know where I live. Suck it, noob.
Like I said, someday in the future, I will show up at your house. Like as soon as I get access to military information, I'll figure out where your house is. I'll be like, I need to find this person.
You'd be the last person.
He might be a terrorist. And then I'll show a picture of all your airsoft guns, and you'll look at all the weapons he has.
VSS Ventress, guys.
But then I'm like,
nobody knows.
I'll go to your house. I'll show up on Sunday morning and be like, "You're going to church," and I'll drag you out of your house.
No, you're not.
I walk to your house. I will tranquilize you, and you'll wake up in the sanctuary of my church and go, "The frick."
I knew I was gonna die sometime, but I imagined heaven to be a little bit more nicer.
Yeah. You're gonna be like, I didn't imagine heaven having blue painted walls.
Blue painted walls and women with gray hair. What the heck is going on here?
Some attractive women at my church.
Yeah, you're taking advantage of that, aren't you? But
not really.
I can tell.
There's too much Jesus at my church for that.
What the freak? But anyway, going back to Metro.
Oh God.
there were some things like
a Metro podcast.
The DLC for Metro Last Light and stuff like that. Yeah, it was it.
People can't see your hand motions. You know that, right? You're still hand motioning.
I'm just that type of person. I motion with my hands because I feel like it.
Is that possible for talking about the flapping your hands about?
Yes.
No.
All right, Mr. Mime.
There was actually playing.
I'm not a gay fairy type.
There was
I'm
actually.
a dragon ground.
You know what the
type,
game
dude.
Apples to Apples is?
Yes, I do.
Really?
Yeah.
Tell us to drop the cup. Okay, so Apples to Apples. Well, there's a game called Cards Against Humanity, which is the adult version of that game.
I know. I've seen.
One of the cards.
I've seen
one of the
various
cards
YouTubers
was
play it.
that I think Emmy wrote was walk away, flailing your arms angrily. And literally the entire night, or walk, yeah, that was it. And I was like, fine, I'm gonna do that. And I'm like, I can't handle this. And I just walked off. I'm like, bye. You guys, the podcast can't see that, but it's the funniest thing. I'll have to do that for a video and put it up later.
Yeah.
If I can edit this before I upload it, I'd do that. I just throw a video of there of me doing that.
Yeah.
But I'll do it later. That'll be on like a later video. You guys will just all of a sudden see me in the background flapping like a moron. You'll be like, what is he doing? And I'll be like, check out the podcast from three ever ago.
Forever ago.
Not forever ago, 3 ever ago. It's not
Forever.
quite that long.
No, there's two games.
He's back to Metro, I think.
No, I'm not on Metro anymore.
Oh, okay.
But there's two games that like Tyler, he can either play like either one of them, but it's the Fallout games. You
I've
need to
never
play.
played 'em.
You need to
We
play.
need to get him to play the original Fallout.
Did you know there's a Doctor Who Easter egg in the original Fallout?
Is it a TARDIS?
The TARDIS is in
Yeah,
there.
I think I heard of that. No, the original Fallout is actually a 2D top-down RPG.
What?
Yeah,
It's really
super weird.
But it's cool looking in the sense of like if you hadn't played like New Vegas, you'd be like, I really like this game.
New Vegas, oh dear. New Vegas was very controversial for the Fallout
I think whenever I
franchise.
had Jozy on the podcast, I'm just gonna call it the Rant Podcast because all he does is complain about.
No, I don't complain. I'm talking about stuff that's current. Like this is what people actually did because I actually remember some of this stuff. I bought Fallout New Vegas maybe a month after it came out because I wanted to
How
play.
buggy was it?
It was fine. Like it was fine. Like it had the standard, Bethesda bugs. Skyrim
Of
had
course.
them. Fallout 3 had them.
Every Bethesda game has
Oblivion had
bugs.
Bethesda's
But it's because their games are so large that it's easy to miss a bug.
No, there's a thing that I noticed in Fallout New Vegas. You know how the map is like this square? It's like a total like square, right?
Okay.
So in the top right-hand corner, there's like this, like you would presume to be like the top of the map is this place called Devil's Throat or whatever.
Yeah.
And that's like the last place that you can go. No, there's like in this like top like right-hand corner, there's this like cliff face.
Keep talking. Don't be quiet when there's other noises.
There's like this cliff face. You can't get up there. There's like a whole top-hand corner of the map you just can't access. And I don't know if it's DLC or anything like that. You just
They
can't
just
access
never.
it.
Well, there's console commands where you can no clip through everything and fly.
Yeah, you could, but
no clip.
yeah, you could
No
do
clip
that.
and fly through it, and then just go up there and check it out. It's probably just like a flat surface.
It probably is. This is probably where the
Like that's
budget ran out.
and then you'll find a little sign up there at Bethesda, and it'll just be lol. You went up here for no reason.
Did you
It's
know they
Bethesda
actually had
screw
a?
you.
You do know they actually had a rain engine in that game, right?
I've never seen it.
It's not in the vanilla game. In the
They built a rain engine and then didn't put it in the
in
vanilla
a
game?
DLC, they put it in a DLC. It was what was it? It was either Honest Heart. It was either Honest Hearts or some other one. The one that had Zion in. No, wrong one. My bad. It was one. That had
See, right now you're speaking to us, and we have no idea what you're talking
It's a
about.
nature reserve in it, and it actually, this is like a first or a Fallout game, it actually rained in this DLC.
In the middle of the desert? Was it acid rain?
It was radioactive rain.
Oh,
and
so
stuff like
you're
not really. It'd be like 0.5
Oh.
and stuff like that. But it's like
I at one time I found one of the there's you've probably seen it because you played the game a lot more than me, but there's like that
I
valley.
discovered every location.
There's
yeah.
there's that valley full of radioactive barrels, and then
Yeah,
in the middle
Crescent
of it,
Canyon.
and you can find a hazmat suit in it.
The radiation.
Yeah.
I never wore those things for one reason. I never wore them because I'm like, okay, put this on 50%
No armor
reduction for radiation. I'm like, this is great and stuff like that. No armor, and it wouldn't even save you the time. It's like, okay, pop a bunch of like Rad-X, and then after you get out of it, rad away. It's just like
there's no point. Yeah,
there's no point in using it. And there's like the difference between the advanced and the regular radiation suit. It's like, what's the point? I'm not going to wear either of them. Why do you still put this in the game?
They put this game for those people who have to go down into those like really rated areas where they constantly.
Vault 13. Vault 31.
I went in there with all I had was
that encompasses 2 quests.
Really?
Yeah, main story if you're Caesar's Legion. Main story if you're Caesar's Legion.
And
then an NCR.
In that game right now, I've made friends with nobody.
Yeah.
The only reason is because I really wanted a service rifle and I didn't want to wait to get it, so I just killed an NCR guy.
That's what I did.
He stole his rifle.
The thing about them, they'll always remain neutral to you, or you can get it back up to neutral if you start their main quest.
Oh. Really? Because I had those people I had the Rangers walk up to me and go, "You have 3 days, we will come and kill you." And I'm like, F that, and I tried killing them. Didn't go well.
Yeah.
Because it was 4 guys, all of them in like just regular like medium leather, and I'm like, I can handle 4 guys. Because I'm like level 40. I'm like, I can handle 4 guys.
Did you ever?
As soon as I shot one of them threw on full power armor and pulled out a Gatling laser. And I'm like, crap! And then I died.
No, did you ever get to the point of finding the elite rangers? And they're the guy who's like on the front of the cover and like.
I saw one. And no joke, you know when they find you,
the easiest way to get an anti-material rifle in the game.
They'll walk away from you and they'll stop. And they'll just stand there. So I found a group of them doing that. I walked towards them. I put 4 plasma mines around them, and I threw a frag grenade in the middle.
Did it kill
I
them?
couldn't find any of the bodies.
That sucks.
Yeah, all their bodies were gone. I'm like,
well, you didn't.
frick.
Their armor is probably the best armor in the game.
Well, that's why I had 4 plasma mines.
It's the best armor in the game technically, because it's not power armor, it's not heavy armor. So you can actually still run at like full speed with it.
What do you mean run?
Fallout run.
There's no Fallout run. You jog.
Yeah, you jog.
You jog everywhere.
It's a freaking jog.
Or trot.
Yeah, if you have heavy armor. It's a trot if you have heavy armor, and it's a jog if you have medium or light armor.
It's like a slow jog, though. It's not like you're jogging with some purpose.
So like
you're jogging like, I'll kind of get there.
So it's like a me jog.
It's like it's like you trotting. Is the jog, and then the trot
yeah,
is like
you run a lot faster than what the game actually does. It's so bad. It was so annoying, but there's so much scenery in that game.
The scenery's not that good, though. It's mostly desert.
They reused the engine from Fallout 2.
That's why.
Yeah, that's why. They tried to make it like... It was supposed to be like a remake of Fallout 2, but in a different area.
I should have had a thing in the beginning of this one, but this wasn't going to be that funny a podcast. This is more of just info. Which I'm okay with that. I don't mind if we have some of these like this. Because the first one was really long and all of it was funny. So this one can be a shorter info one.
Yeah.
How's that
Stay
sound?
until 5, by the way.
So there might be a longer info one. It might get funnier as we talk about other things. Is your, like, someone coming to get you?
No.
I mean, like, is someone going to come tell you when your family's leaving?
No.
Okay. So Tyler might be going home with me.
They'll find me. I'm not that hard to lose.
Well, no one will think you'd be in the chapel, though.
That's true. But
So we're going to put a flag out in the hallway and say Tyler is here.
I'll put a ruby flag out there.
I'm here.
But, okay, so the games I've been playing, Archblade.
Fun.
Looking at you, Jozy. Archblade. You moron.
I didn't know that's how you were spelling it.
Archblade.
When you said
How else do you spell arch? A-R-C?
Okay, immediately when I first heard you say Archblade, I immediately thought, like, since everything is like spelled with arc nowadays and like stuff like that, I'm like, it's probably Arcblade because that's why I said.
So you went on the
Arcblade.
assumption of something that was probably and told me I was wrong.
Yeah, because most of the time I'm right.
When it comes to spelling, yeah. But that's just because I suck at spelling.
Yeah.
Literally, like.
And then you did like. You could have spelled it out for me, like how to spell it, and then like you look at the other, and think, okay, it's and then you like came back to me the next day, it's Archblade. I was on Twitch on Xbox One, and I saw it and it said Archblade. I'm like, oh, so this is the game that he meant.
Yeah, that game is. That's the games I play. I play Archblade right now. I like Star Conflict. Have you seen any gameplay for that?
Nope.
Have you
Never
have you
heard of
downloaded PlanetSide 2?
Nope.
Why not? You were supposed to do it like 2 weeks ago.
Because I'm busy lately.
Is PlanetSide 2 free?
My sister's graduating.
Put your cell phone down. Stop texting someone.
No.
Oh yeah, I forgot you don't do that.
Okay. My sister's graduation is this weekend, and this past month they've just been.
Well,
like,
congratulations.
Yeah.
Download
So
PlanetSide
that's
2.
why-
You're lazy.
Well,
I'm really big on like PlanetSide 2 is probably my biggest game I play right now. Literally biggest in space wise and the time I put into it. I'm not that high a level, honestly. I'm only like I think level 21, 22 on one of my characters, but I'm 89% done with my what is it? Squad control, or like my leadership certs. All I have to do is unlock all the smokes, which is going to be about 400 certs to do that, and then max upgrade the spawn beacon, which is like 500 certs. So it's going to be a while till I'm done, just because later it takes forever.
See, that sounds like a better version of Call of Duty Ghost's like SWAT point system.
Call of Duty.
We're not this is not insulting Stuffcast. We're just talking right now. We'll do that
Call
later.
Of Duty. I don't know, man. I don't want to get it.
Okay, I guess we are going to talk about this.
Yeah, we kind of have to, since it just came. The new trailer just got released like 3 days ago.
I'll put that in the tags so that it's seen.
I have never been a fan of Call of Duty after MW3.
That's what I'll name this video. Is the we don't know what we're doing, and I'll put like Call of Duty in the name just so people will see it and go like.
I have never been
Call of Duty gameplay. That's the name of this video. It's the we don't know what we're doing Call of Duty gameplay, and everyone will be like, what is it? Wait, what's the new one called?
Advanced Warfare.
Yeah.
Quote unquote.
Call of Duty Advanced Warfare.
I guess it's like a working.
I wonder
title.
how different my voice sounds from here to here.
If you look at it though, like Sledgehammer has 3 years to make this game.
Who does? Who's doing it?
Sledgehammer Game. This is.
I think I've heard of them before.
They worked on with the Infinity Ward on MW3 as well.
Okay.
It's not. This is very concerning, considering that one of the main.
MW4.
No, MW3.
Okay.
The main reason why I kind of got sick of Call of Duty after MW3 was because Sledgehammer worked on some of the weapons. Let me rephrase that. They worked on all of the weapons for MW3. Campaign, they worked fine. They worked like they were supposed to, like almost every shooter does.
Yeah.
But when we got into multiplayer, we realized something about these weapons.
They were different.
They were unbalanced. Like, they were probably the most unbalanced guns ever. There were 3 weapons you could use, and Tyler's going to list them off right now because my memory escapes me.
ACR 6.8, MP7, and then the other one, I don't know.
MSR, maybe?
MSR was one terrible one. A bolt-action sniper rifle that could shoot 700 RPM.
And
what?
Also,
That's great.
Yeah, and it
Pretty
also
much.
did a lot. It did more damage than a 50 cal in the game. It was a 338 Lapua Magnum. It was not right.
My mouth is literally like wide open. I don't understand that. How does a bolt action have any fire rate?
See, this is why I got sick and tired of playing that game.
Here's the constant thing. I swear, they shoot, pull the bolt up, shoot, pull it back, shoot, push it forward, shoot, pull it down, and do the same.
So it's basically like the Spaz 12 from Battlefield 3.
Yeah.
That shotgun's that you can, if you're really fast, you can do that gun really quickly.
This Spaz 12.
Yeah.
From which game? Call of Duty?
Well, I mean, in real life, you can shoot that. You can shoot that gun relatively fast.
No, but like
isn't that actually a fully automatic? If you
it can do both.
Okay,
it's a weird shotgun. I don't even know how it works. I didn't do any like all my other guns I've like done research into. I've never done any research into the Spaz 12 personally because I hate shotguns.
What about the A as well? I've looked into that.
I know how that thing works.
The AA-12 is a really cool gun.
Spring action in the butt stock of it, so it has like no recoil whatsoever.
That's a really cool gun.
It is. It's a really cool gun for a shotgun.
Yeah.
But there's another gun called the Humorex, which is the main squad automatic weapon for Spain right now. Uses the exact same recoil pattern as the AA-12.
Uh-huh.
And
is it a higher fire rate though?
No, it's still a low fire rate like the AA-12. But anyway, DICE decided to put it into Battlefield 4 as the starting.
Did you ever realize that in Modern Warfare 2, the AA-12's fire rate
was a lot faster than what it is in real life?
No, you could empty a 20-shot clip in about 4 seconds.
In the campaign, it was like really fast.
In the campaign,
it was really fast still.
In the campaign, it had like 560 rounds per minute. In multiplayer, it had like 400 rounds per minute. Yeah. When in real life, it has 150 to 250 rounds per minute. It's not that fast.
It's not, but guess what? It doesn't have to be because you've got 20 shotgun shells. You can throw at someone at whatever speed you can.
Yeah.
It reminds me of the USAS back in Battlefield 3 with the frag rounds. It was so dumb.
Man,
thank God they patched it.
I've never owned a next-gen console. The last console I owned was an Xbox.
Yeah.
And then I went to PC.
That you still have?
Yeah, I have 2. But now I play PC, and I have a next-gen PC. Technically, you'd call it that.
Well, yeah.
compared to Ryan and I already talked about that.
Yeah, I know. You talked about my PC already.
But anyway, going back to the Humorex, they decided to put it in as like the starting light machine gun in multiplayer. It's fine in every.
I thought it was a shotgun.
No, I was talking about the Humorex, the light standard squad automatic weapon.
Okay.
But
okay, I got you.
They put it in.
That's supposed to be in there.
So, what?
Kale just broke his flashlight.
My flashlight rattles.
It rattles, so you put...
I put a piece of paper in to eliminate the noise.
Oh my god.
Nice.
It worked for a while, and I'm fixing it.
For a while.
But no, they put it in a starting light machine gun. This thing has like almost like no recoil.
As the light machine gun, what's its round?
5.56. So it's.
Oh.
But here's the thing about Battlefield and their calibers. Their calibers don't make sense half the time. An MTAR 21 carbine can do more damage than a M4, and they use the exact same round.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
Exactly.
Bollocks.
It made no sense at all.
Okay, now I broke my flashlight.
Yeah, you did. You definitely broke.
Got a battery stuck. Hold on.
Wow.
Listen for the sound of some metal. Oh wait, there. It's almost out.
Just throw it.
There we go.
Nice
That was
one.
perfect.
So my flashlight, my battery's across the room. Guys, keep doing stuff. I'm gonna go grab it.
Yeah, I gotta go anyway. So,
Alright. Bye, Tyler.
goodbye.
I know the thing can still hear me because it's really loud in here.
Yeah, well, you're
There's
probably
like this
glad.
room is like empty.
You're probably glad I'm leaving because my voice is annoying.
Man, I can't wait to listen to this.
No, stop.
I can't wait to listen to this.
This is gonna be majestic as crap.
See you guys.
I'm gonna laugh when his voice is the deepest out of all of ours, which is not possible.
Yeah, that's never gonna happen.
No, not when it's you and I in the mix. Maybe more than Ryan. Not even Ryan. Maybe.
Not even right. My voice is deeper than everybody's almost.
Which is kind of sad. Considering that you're almost the youngest in the group besides Ryan.
Lol.
Shut up. Alright, so let's think. Now we're going to talk. Okay, so you're going to do, obviously, you're a first person shooter player, so you're going to be doing those. Which we'll have Let's Plays of those, probably.
We have to.
Which will be just me trying to be annoying. To
Please
you guys.
don't. Like, if we play a game like Battlefield that has squads or something like that.
Well, no,
or
no,
if
no,
we're
no.
like
If we're
Team
playing
Deathmatch,
like,
please don't be the idiot.
If we're playing like us versus other people, and it's like us all of us on a squad, I'm gonna focus and we're gonna win. We're gonna do good. But if it's like 4 of us or 5 of us against each other, just us 5 against each other, I'm gonna screw around. You can't stop me. But no, online I try my best. Like when I play PlanetSide 2, I try either to join a squad that communicates. Which, if you don't know in Battlefield 2, the squads or not Battlefield 2, PlanetSide 2.
Battlefield 2 is awesome. Even though I never
PlanetSide
played
2, the way the squad system works in that game, it's echoing here.
it. Really? There's echo in here?
I can hear it.
Yeah, I know I can hear it.
Okay, but anyway, I hope that doesn't bother the
It's
audio.
an empty room. There's supposed to be echo.
It's not empty. There's a lot of crap in here. But anyway, in PlanetSide 2, the way there's 12 to a squad. That's a full squad. It's 12 human beings. Now, trying to get 12 human beings in a massive continent-sized server to do a single thing is not easy. So I try to join a squad that has at least 4 or 5 people who communicate. And then if you have those 4 or 5 who communicate, you usually have the rest of the squad just kind of drag their feet behind. And that's enough to get an objective captured. Unless I'm the squad leader. Then I'll just start adding random people. And then I'll start talking to the random people. And I might get one person who communicates with me. So it'll be me and one guy talking and the rest of the squad following us around and doing whatever we say. There was one time, though, when I joined a squad. And it was 4 squads added together. So as soon as you get more than one squad with one leader, it's a platoon. You have a platoon leader.
Yeah, I know.
Who's squad leader. And then I'm telling you and I'm telling them. But yes, please answer. That helps. It's not just me talking then. And then you've got your Alpha, Bravo,
Yeah,
Delta,
the whole like regiments
which you have
and
4.
stuff like that.
You have 4.
4 regiments.
So it goes Alpha, Bravo, Delta. Oh yeah, Alpha, Bravo, Delta. What's the last one?
Alpha, Bravo, Delta.
Echo.
Echo. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I always get my call signs like that mixed up with my Greek and my military. Because I always think
It's the same thing.
well, it's Alpha, Beta, Gamma, Delta.
Yeah, but still.
Epsilon, which that's where
It's,
it gets different. Because
it goes
military doesn't have
Alpha.
Gamma. Military doesn't have Gamma.
Yeah. What do they have for G? I can't remember.
G.
Yeah, it's just G.
Gamma's G. Isn't G for military?
No, G for Greek is
G for Greek is
Gamma.
Gamma, yeah. I'm
It's
talking
like-
about military.
Okay.
Military is different. Because they like
What is a G4?
It's Alpha and Alpha, which are the same, which is why it's confusing. But then it goes Bravo, Beta, Alpha Bravo Delta or Delta.
I know that I is
They don't have
Ida.
a C for military.
Yeah, they do, Charlie.
Charlie. Yeah, okay. So maybe it goes Alpha. It's Charlie Squad, then Delta Squad. There's no
Yeah.
there's no Echo Squad. There's only those 4.
Yeah,
I skipped
there
Charlie.
is an Echo Squad, but they're like never mentioned. Like anytime you see them, Echo Squad is never mentioned because Echo is usually there. Like you have your first 3 like main squads, then you have like Delta Squad, which is like I would guess your like main like infiltrate buildings and stuff like that. Then you have Echo,
Well,
which is
when
just hold
it
down the
comes to
fort.
Planet Side 2, the way the squad works is just when you like in order of joining, you get thrown into the next squad. Whichever
Yeah,
you're
that's
in.
how Battlefield works.
Yeah, what I like to do is when I have like 2 squads, like enough to fill 2 squads, I'll be like, okay, I need some guys of like types in the same squad. So I'm like, I need all my medics on squad 2. Like I mean, all my medics on Bravo squad. I'm like, now Bravo squad leader, you need to watch both squads and figure out where the medics need to go. Tell me, and then I'll organize it again. And like I'll try doing that. And so like, my name in Planet Side 2, if you want to look me up, is Ulrich Stern. ULRICHSTERN. If you don't get the reference, it's cool. But yeah, just if you want to add me on Planet Side 2, go for it. I love playing that game with people who like to talk. Because it's so much easier to get stuff done when the person's like, look out, there's a Max to your left, instead of just hearing Max, because then you're like, where's it coming from? And then you get mowed down by a freaking thumper, that's what I call it, because it's just like grenades hit you in the face.
Yeah. Here's the thing that I always found really annoying. Like, in Battlefield is like the only squad-based game that I play. Here's the thing that I find really annoying is that when I'm in a squad, let's say I'm not squad leader, but I'm like all the other people in like this 5-man squad. I'm there.
Okay. So that's
And then like my whole entire team is like doing like trying to hold this position, but they're too scared to move up. The thing that annoys me the most is that it's not my squad leader, it's not their squad leaders, it is me literally going with like this one full-on man charge towards this next objective in Conquest, because that's basically all it is.
Yeah.
And I'm doing like this full like one-man like suicide mission charge, and then everybody's like, hey, we should follow him. And they all start following me, but then they don't have half the common sense to stay with our other objectives to try and protect them. Like, we can have like a good majority of our guys, but we need like at least
3 to stay back.
like 3 to a full squad, like trying to maintain like the objectives we have. And it always makes me mad when this happens. I'm just like, I am in no place of power in this game.
You can't like you can't be like, you guys stay because you're not squad leader. That's why when I'm like in a platoon,
That's just like,
and I'm like 5th member of like Delta Squad, I'm like, I'm literally the lowest rank here right now. I'm like, I can tell my squad leader stuff, I can tell the platoon leader stuff, but if I say, hey, should we do this, they can completely ignore me if they want.
yeah.
But the thing is, there'll be times when I'm leader, and I'll be like, okay, I need, because usually my Bravo squad is never full. So I'm like, Bravo squad, stay here, hold this point. I'm like, Bravo squad leader, keep your guys there. And it will never cease to amaze me. Then I'm like, okay, Alpha squad, which is a full squad. I've told guys, I'm like, Alpha squad, I'm going to go get our galaxy. I'm going to pick you all up. We're going to fly to the next objective on the other side of this small base because I'm cool. I'm like, we could just run there, but we're going to die. So I'm like, I get them all in the galaxy. And as we take off, 2 members of Bravo squad in my galaxy. I'm like, guys, no. But I can't stay still because I'm in a freaking war zone and I'm a giant transport ship, which is literally like painting a target on myself for every single anti-air missile in the game. Which, it's always fun flying a galaxy. There was one time my mic wasn't working, so I was flying, which this was a bad idea.
Oh,
because
dear
I can't call out like when you need to leave. So I'm flying over and I have ready typed into my thing, go, typed into my
the
chat bar, and then I'm just gonna click on it and click go before I'm there, so I have enough time to be ready. I'm halfway to my objective, and I take fire. The thing in that game is the physics of like getting hit actually affect your flight path.
Yeah, the flak.
Yes. So I get hit on the right by some flak. Well, it turns me a bit more to the right, so I have to overcorrect. And I go to correct. I overcorrect to the left, get hit by flak on the left. So that pulls my thing down. My ship starts going down. I can't tell anyone. So I bail out, and all I see is my galaxy fly past me and about 11 crosshairs. Or 11 dead teammates. And I'm like, oh. I'm standing there, and I'm like... I literally sat there, I stared at my screen, I dragged them out, I left my squad, and then I got off the game.
No.
I was so embarrassed as a pilot.
Here's what happened to me. Like, I was so, like, frustrated with the lack of teamwork in Battlefield 4. They added in this game type called obliteration, which basically each side has 3 points, and they're like 3 like bomb sites. Neutral bomb in the middle. First team to take out all 3 of them, or like a majority by the time ends, wins.
Do they like one shot dead, or like they have health?
They have health.
Okay.
It's like
the neutral bomb
neutral bomb.
You can
Guy gets up there, plants the bomb, and then you just sit in there and try and defend it until it blows up, and the blast rate is huge. But anyway,
what's the point of it?
But still, anyway.
There's no point of the neutral bomb. It's just there to be annoying.
It's there to be annoying, but that's how you win. You have to plan it to win, and then blow the thing up to win.
You have to blow up theirs as well, though.
Yeah, you don't have to blow up yours. You have to defend yours and then blow up the other.
No, I thought you had to blow up your freaking own.
That's what
it's
it
like,
sounds
well, game
like.
start. Blow up my own bombs. Let's get going.
It'd be hilarious if you could do. No, that would not be hilarious because there's freaking trolls everywhere in Battlefield.
No, so you have to. There's the 3 enemy bombs you have to destroy. And
No,
plants
there's one bomb, but there's 3 points that you have to get it to, and it just like respawns after blowing up.
Oh, so you have to blow up 3 points with the neutral bomb.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense then.
See,
I understand now.
This is like an updated version of like the Call of Duty game mode Sabotage, which everybody hates because it's neutral bomb and it's Call of Duty. And but they actually did it a right way where it actually works and stuff like that.
Shoes off.
Where they did stuff like that, and it's like, okay, like guy gets a bomb, like the whole team like tries and like goes like by him, like helicopter, like tank, like even the transport like jeep and
the
stuff
transport
like,
jeep is next to him. It's like
he usually has him inside of it.
I would not get in a vehicle if I had the bomb.
It's actually a very good idea because DICE, of course, had to make the only thing that can really ruin your day is an RPG. RPG 7 V2 in that game does the highest damage of any rocket launcher in the game.
How many shots to destroy the truck?
2.
3.
3.
So he's got
3. My bad.
Unless there's small arms fire.
But here's the thing. Here's one of the mechanics they put in. They put in vehicle mobility hits. You get hit by an RPG in that Jeep, you're stuck in the middle of the road for 10 seconds until it finally restarts.
So like your vehicle.
You're a sitting duck until it restarts.
So you get hit by one missile and you're pretty much dead.
Yeah, if you're in the Jeep, but usually like the Jeeps are maneuverable and stuff like that.
So you see it coming, you dodge.
Yeah, you can try.
Well, yeah,
but even if like you get hit by it, there's like bail out. There's like no point to even try because you're gonna die either way. Because there's like every engineer on the field now, like you've been spotted. Just like every rocket's gonna hit you. SRAW, Javelin, SMA, MBT, Law, RPG, anything
that's explosive will hit you.
Even the M320s, but.
I don't know what that means.
It's a grenade launcher.
Okay.
Like only the medics can carry it. And
you're
stuff
sitting there, all of a sudden you just hear ding, ding, ding. What the?
That's the LVG. Like there are ones that like shoot it and they explode on contact, but the LVG is like a frag grenade that's shot out of there, like 40mm rocket propelled. Like
how long is
this grenade? And it's like
the cook time?
It's like 3 seconds.
I hate that. A grenade.
No, you just shoot
a grenade
it
should
just,
land.
Like, up.
Okay. See, the grenades that explode on contact are great because you.
Don't get me started.
Okay, we won't go there. I don't want to hear you rant about.
Don't.
This is not. Well, I guess it's going to be kind of the rant, but let's rant about something that's more popular, like Modern Warfare, the new one.
The next one. Oh, okay.
What are your problems on that? I want to hear you rant about that because then I can put that in the name, and then people will view it, and then they'll find me on PlanetSide 2. I'm a loser.
Yeah, you are a loser. But anyway, here's the thing that like most concerns me about it. They could have taken 3 years actually developing a like from scratch game and it'd actually be good.
But
or they could have
stole from everyone else.
Or they could have just spent 3 years ripping off of everything else, like the Promethean vision, like grenade that you can throw out now that instantly lights up the whole entire area, or the mech suit from Crisis/Titanfall.
Yeah.
Just like, or the plasma rounds
from every game that's ever been out in the past 10 years.
Yeah. Plasma incendiary rounds, yeah.
Well, at least it's not like they're like just stealing an idea from one game and like we're gonna copy this game. They're kind of like, let's try to grab concept. I mean, I see what hopefully they're trying to like grab concepts from other games that people liked and make one game with a lot of that in there.
See, here's the thing about that though. People recognize the games that had that first and they don't like it when other games have it in.
Yeah. But if they play it and they go, wow, I think it's really cool that I can fight in this mech suit while dealing with plasma grenades, just like I would be like if I wanted to like play games put together. I don't know. I can see where they're trying to go with it. Like, let's kind of make an homage to. It's not really an homage though, because they're kind of spinning their own ideas to it. As well.
They're like spinning their own idea. In the trailer, I did not understand what the story was about at all. It's this guy like ranting about how democracy is like only for America and not for these countries that like have no form of democracy. You just can't go in there and build it and stuff like that. But then like half the trailer is
only America have democracy. These countries don't have democracy. They can't have democracy. They don't have democracy. They can't have it.
That's crazy. He's literally walking through a room like the whole entire time. It's like the military like intelligence like thing.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. And then like
see those guys over there. They don't have democracy. Yeah. Don't give it to them.
And all of the scenes except for one, I swear they were in America. And I'm just like, somebody's probably going to comment and say it's not in America, like it's some in other time. I don't really care. It looks like America. They have an established society. You have to have a form of government to have an established society that thrives. But anyway, it's just like...
Sell that to Cuba.
Yeah, it's good point.
I didn't actually think it would work. I was just being annoying.
It actually did
nice. Love when I do that.
But yeah, it's
we've
just
been
like...
going for 40 minutes.
But yeah, it's like I'm so skeptical about it.
We will end this at 50 minutes.
Whenever this happens.
What time is it actually? It's like 4:30. Oh, not even
4:04. You want to try and make it go 2 hours?
No, we're not doing that. Well, I'm not having a 2-hour podcast. See, I'm trying to think of what other games. But I play Skyrim, which you guys, if you watched anything on the Burning Spartan channel, which by the way, I'll talk about that right now. Actually, I don't know what. But on your boot?
Why does it look orange?
No lighting. Okay, so Jozy's confused about his boots. It's probably the dandelions.
There's no dandelions outside except for like...
You were in the field, you moron!
Oh, good point.
Jozy's boots are orange or yellow. So anyway.
Oh, well, they're already tan, but still.
So I guess we're talking about that. Okay, so as you may or may not know, I uploaded the... first, we don't know what we're doing on the Burning Spartan Productions channel, obviously, because that's where it would go. So all the podcasts from now on are going to be posted there, because I'll edit them, upload them exactly how I want to up onto the Burning Spartan Productions channel. And that one's going to keep the name Burning Spartan Productions. I might add podcast at the end of it. I don't know yet. I'm still deciding. But if you remember me mentioning the old channel 1 or 2 videos ago, I said I was never putting stuff up there again. That's not true. Because I used Camtasia, and the way Camtasia's upload system works is it uploads it to your email account, which is linked to your YouTube channel. If you understand that, when you make a YouTube account, you have to give them your email. So Camtasia uses that email to upload to YouTube. Well, my email is set up for 2 accounts, but there's one main account, which is the original account called Kale, because I didn't know what I was doing when I made the account and I made it my name. I'm going to change the name of it to Burning Spartan Gaming, and that's where a lot of the games and stuff are going to go, because it's easier to capture them with Camtasia. If I can't, and I'm not going to post any games, or I might post some games, it depends. But most of all the Star Wars tournaments I'm talking about, all the anime commentaries with Ryan and I, those are all going to be on the Kale channel. But it's going to be changed to Burning Spartan Gaming. And that's just, the anime things are just going to be kind of added in there because they're funny. Apparently. You need to watch that, by the way.
It wasn't on there when I looked this morning. I'll have to look again tonight.
Yeah, trust me, it's there. And you guys have to watch that too. So it's on the old channel. Right now it's Kale, but expect it to be changed to Burning Spartan Gaming. I tried changing it to Burning Spartan Productions, and then I realized someone told me, your other channel's named that, and they're not going to let 2 channels have the same name. And
That's
I'm like,
so dumb.
I'm like, dang it. But, so I'm going to change it to Burning Spartan Gaming, and the other one's going to be Burning Spartan Productions. Because on the other channel, we'll probably do all of our, any of our live action things we do, which Ryan and I talked about that. We might next podcast, we'll talk about that more. Ryan and I will.
Here's something I wanted to ask you. Are you going to use Molly's symbol for the picture that you used yours for the US?
I might use, if I have Tyler's done in time for next Tuesday.
Okay, so that...
Wait, for this one you mean?
Yeah, for this one, are you going to use Molly's?
I can.
Then do it.
I'll use it on this one. I'll use Tyler's.
These are like the trailers.
How soon are you done with chapter 5?
You are asking me to move heaven and earth right now with chapter 4.
Never mind then. So, we talked about this in the last podcast with Ryan, but now Jozy's here, so we'll talk about it now. So, just to recap what I said and make it completely concise. Old channel, Kale, name changing to Burning Spartan Gaming. New channel, Burning Spartan Productions, staying the same. Podcast will be on there. Games and everything else will be on the old channel. There might be a few random things on the new channel too, but that's just to cover that. Now we're going to get into talking about the, if you remember the last podcast, I said that a lot. I referenced back to the old podcast, which is good because you should watch it if you haven't yet. Or listen to it. The art, I drew that. If you don't believe me, that's fine. But I drew the art for that photo. So that art is, I kind of used a weird kind of starting point for the art to show. But that art was for an idea Jozy had. I'll let him tell you what the idea is in a second. But that was an idea he had, and he gave me the name of what the photo was going to be called, and then I had to draw it. So that's what I did, and that was the idea I got. So the next time for this video, it'll be the same thing. He gave me a name, I had to draw the photo, and I had a little bit of backstory for the character that it's for. So I'm going to let him explain what it is in his best of his abilities.
Okay, so we all know Pokemon. We all
give the backstory like as far back as you can to the start of
this. I'm gonna try as much as I can because I had to think this through a lot. But okay, we all know the world of Pokemon. We love the world of Pokemon.
I do.
Yeah, he does.
It's my childhood for like 13 years.
Yeah, but
and I'm 17 years old. So put that in your head.
That's just stop. But anyway, so everything in the world of Pokemon goes as respective to the regions. So we have 6 regions that we are now. I'm writing about a 7th region that will eventually, already has in my current story. But it united all of the regions except for Unova, who did get the invitation to join in this alliance with this region, who is named the Republic.
Not to be mistaken with the Republic from Star Wars.
It's Republic and Separatist, but anyway. It instead declined it, and the Republic, being the diplomatic nation that it was, would have just let it go because they already had 5 of the 6 regions.
There's 6 now, right?
Yeah, there are 7 altogether, just the 6 of the original ones.
Well, I mean, Kalos counts.
Kalos counts too.
So Kalos is part of the 5.
Yeah, Kalos is part of the 5. Kalos is the oldest one that there is.
Yeah.
Since on this region they share a land border between the 2.
Okay.
And they have open borders and everything. But so Unova,
or Unova, if you say it weird or right, I don't know how to say it.
It's Unova.
Okay.
They proceeded to declare war on the Republic, and in doing so declared war on the other 5 regions to try and liberate them from the Republic, because according to them it was evil, vile, and not right towards all the other regions and stuff like that. What they did not understand was that all of the regions joined the Republic by choice. So
they thought that they were being asked, but they thought they were trying to be forced into it?
Pretty much.
Okay.
They thought it was bandwagon, all regions just go here, and they said no, they're trying to liberate it. But so the Republic military is really the only region who had a full-fledged military.
Yeah, all the other regions had their champions.
Their champions who led them throughout the years and stuff like that.
Yeah, they still do that now.
They still do. They are still the representatives for the regions. You still have Cynthia, Diantha, Lance and stuff like that. I guess Gary for whichever game, I guess.
No, the leader for Lance was the Hoenn. Well, not Hoenn. Lance was the
No, it wasn't. That
Kanto.
Was yeah.
Steven is Hoenn.
Steven is Hoenn. I wasn't talking about Hoenn.
And then Johto and Kanto are the same league.
Yeah, they're the same league.
Yeah.
But
so we covered the champions.
So they all convene and stuff like that. And so
does the Republic have a champion?
The book?
No, the Republic.
The Republic? Me.
You're the champion for the Republic?
Yeah, I'm commander of armed forces. Of course I am.
Okay. So I'm gonna jump in just to explain that. The way this works is he writes in us into the story, which now that
Which I will explain in a later book because,
yeah, he's going to write a lot of this. But just to explain why he wrote it in, the 4 people he wrote in, which I am going to change the names of everybody, but you'll know it's us. You probably know it's us just by how we act. Maybe. That's probably not true. But he wrote himself in as obviously the leader of the Republic's army. Not the leader of the country, but it's a military country kind of, right?
Let's discuss the leadership of the Republic, because there is a lot of dissension in the Republic for the leadership. You have me, you, Tyler, and Molly as the strongest military leadership in the entire Republic. But
there you go. Now you know who all the people are, but I'll change their names when I type it.
Then you have the Council.
So it's kind of like how the European government works, like the British government, where it's like
it's Parliament who does everything.
Yeah, you have your kings and you have all those people who kind of oversee, but then you have the Parliament or the Council, I guess, who actually make decisions.
This is really it's really shown in Chapter 3, which is self-named the Council.
Yeah, but don't talk anything about it because
I'm not going to spoil anything with it, like who's in it and stuff like that.
Okay.
But there are.
Oh God, Gary Oak.
I'm not having Gary in there.
Why not? He's better than Paul.
I don't like Gary or Ash. Or Paul. I'm not having anybody from the original story in this. I might include Dawn in a later story because I kind of need her in there. Because, it's weird.
Okay.
Just stop.
Okay.
But anyway, here is the council. So you have your champions who control the regions. They are the 5 territorial regions that the Republic encompasses, protects, and basically takes care of. But their champions represent them to the council.
All right.
Then you have
wait.
Then you have the generals. There are
which is you.
Since the Republic is so big, we're not the only generals there. There are some 1-star, 2-star, and other generals and stuff like that. There's probably maybe around 50 of them.
Am I a general?
Yeah, you are.
Okay.
And then you have the Senate. The Senate is the thing that represents the actual Republican region itself. It represents the people, and the people's jobs and stuff like that.
Congress.
Pretty much. And you'll see that the Senate,
the
Senate, the territorial regions, and the generals.
The book of Republic, the book of the Republic politics. There's just a giant 5,000 page book.
It's
and then I sat and looked at it and I go,
mess.
this is why nothing gets done.
No,
and I was this is why us military leaders have to do crap. Government doesn't do anything.
The whole thing about the Senate is they don't like anything that could potentially harm the people. That's the point of it. So basically, you have the 5 territorial regions, and the territorial regions are basically all for themselves and for the good of the Republic. So that they are ensured the safety of their people through the Republic.
Yeah,
they don't.
The main goal of this entire alliance was the protection of people.
And the regions are thriving and stuff like that.
We have to say this: it's the protection of people in Pokemon, pretty much.
Pretty much.
If we're talking about this fanfic,
the
cool.
The territorial regions do not want anything to happen to the Republic or to the Alliance. It's their lifeline. It's how they keep going strong.
Yeah, of course.
The generals want to protect the Republic as a whole, the region itself and the entire
But of course, now that the Republic kind of took over, no, that's not true. They didn't take over. Now that they're all together and the Republic is kind of the center of the Alliance, military has kind of become more priority. Ryan!
Hey!
Get your twerp brother out of here.
Get out!
Dude, you're coming in at the last time of it. We're talking about Jozy's fan fiction.
I'm explaining the politics of it.
The politics of it.
But then you have screw you.
I don't know. Politics stuff.
So, if you guys didn't hear me scream that, you had to if I was really loud. Ryan's here now.
Hey!
He was at baseball. Lame baseball.
Hey, Brandon can have a home run.
I don't care.
Congratulations.
Don't care. Tyler's in here. Sound like a girl.
Most likely will in the recording.
Yeah, I know. I can't wait to listen to it later. I'm going to listen to this tonight.
But no, back onto that. You have the generals who want to protect the whole Republic.
I think we should stop where we're at right now, at the politics, and save that for another full podcast of just talking about that. Please don't. Okay. And just save that for a whole other podcast where it's just we sat down and that's our entire objective. We just go through the politics. Maybe
Politics is almost done anyway.
No,
So.
maybe I'll draw.
Actually,
maybe I'll draw.
Story-wise,
like
it's done. It's done. Like, yeah, it's like this spans through like out like the whole entire like set of them. So yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll do that then. But we were talking about what stuff we do in like the Burning Spartan and how we've already kind of talked about what you're gonna do. You're the only one who owns a PlayStation. Please don't do
Probably not for very long though.
No.
He's upgrading to Xbox One.
We are upgrading the Xbox.
Shut up,
Quiet.
Was I talking to you?
female.
So that was mean. Anyway.
I'm a mean person.
Okay. So we already talked about that, and now we need to see. You were at baseball, right?
Yeah. No.
Ryan plays sports. Let's look at Ryan judging. You guys can't look at Ryan, but you know what he looks like because of the anime thing and the
Well, that was
Star
really
Wall.
fun.
We also decided here we're gonna have a Star Wall tournament. And you guys, no. Sorry, that's a weird way to put it. It's not like we're all gonna play like in the same day. No, you guys have to challenge me 1-on-1 to whoever can beat me in the best 3 out of 5.
That'll never happen. None of us will ever beat you. We're gonna
I
have
know.
to like practice. And I don't.
I-
Want
We have to practice.
Tyler
religiously.
said he'd challenge. I said Tyler's gonna challenge me next. So the next time we do it, it's gonna be Tyler and I. You've already lost.
Yeah.
Twice. And then after Tyler's gonna be Jozy, and then whoever else wants to try to challenge me, which I'm sure like Emmy will want to try. Which Emmy's my sister. You guys have heard her, I think, because she yelled at me.
Emmy's
She-
so
Yes.
awesome.
If you ever
She
heard
needs
someone,
medical attention.
yeah, have you heard that? Gosh, she walks up, she's like, I need medical attention. I'm like, no, I'm busy. If you're bleeding, there's Band-Aids in my backpack. And she
In the
wasn't.
middle of me.
There's
yelling.
actually a Band-Aid from Retreat still in my bag that you gave me.
That's so weird.
Why?
I never
why
took
do you
it
hold
out.
on to that?
I never took it out. I had never had a reason to take it out. Do you know how many times I get cut?
A lot.
I wear gloves all the time.
He wears gloves all the time. And sleeves. He's like beautiful skin.
Actually, I during this time of year,
He has lovely
I hate wearing
skin.
sleeves.
Guys, you don't know this, but Jozy has the best skin out of all of us because he wears sleeves and gloves all the time.
I wear gloves all the time because I have a
My right
like,
arm,
my hands.
my right arm is covered in spray paint, pretty much. It's like speckled with spray paint, and my left arm is too, but not as much. I'm bad with spray paint, dude. Shut up. You weren't here.
You're doing something, man.
I got my skin too.
Yeah,
Please
since you're a
cut
Yeah,
child.
thanks. It's not gonna win you any ladies on YouTube.
What,
the,
3rd
like,
grade?
On the
Sixth
place where
grade.
they can't sit, like they may think your voice is good, but my
Which
goodness.
that's not true. You sound like a child, but you are.
He is a child.
Exactly.
Child. Just stop bouncing that ball. It's going to kill all of them.
Yeah. Like I can see the audio bars going.
I'm having the problem where I watch the audio.
I'm gonna turn that off. Freaking wacko. He's got some weird obsession. Apparently it's hereditary.
Apparently he does too. He just said, no, it's cool.
Yeah.
If you say something, move up and down with your voice. It's awesome.
Yeah. We should
To him, apparently.
Have you ever seen that?
So tonight it's a Tuesday. I don't have anything to do. I'm probably gonna go home and make a video.
Or you could finish drawing my freaking symbols because I need you to do a character.
No! I'm working on Tyler's right now, but I need to be able to see the photo I'm drawing. I don't have a nice place to work at home.
Desk.
I don't have a desk at home.
This is all they do.
That's a
all day.
stupid desk.
Argue about.
Oh, dude, I've not done anything in class for like 4 days. I've done just drawing. Like, especially last week. Last week, I don't think I paid attention in class more than 15 minutes until I got my notebook out and started drawing. And it's because last week I was working on the Republic flag insignia, which
you
I
don't pay
posted.
attention in class.
I posted that on DeviantArt. misterguy11. Look it up. It's awesome. I already had an argument with some guy about why Unova or Unova.
Unova. That's how it's pronounced in the anime.
Shut up.
Unova.
Unova is
I don't know.
not part of the alliance because some guy. The first question is like, "Where's Unova?" I'm like, "Don't ask questions," and he still did.
See, here's what I would have said to somebody if they would have asked that. I would have said, wait till the story comes out, or otherwise wait until podcast comes out where I explain this to you.
Yeah, he just seemed really kerfuffled
all-knowing
about it. So I'm like, I have to get this guy interested because I told him I'm like just wait till the fanfic comes out. And his response to that was okay. So I mean, someone's clearly who I don't know. I have no idea who this person is. Someone's clearly waiting for the podcast now, which I think is really cool. Yeah, it's one person, but that's one more person than I didn't know is gonna read it, which is gonna be cool because my friend wrote it and I typed it and I drew stuff for it. So it's cool that I've labeled myself the illustrator and producer. And
Yeah, while we're
publishing.
talking about this, Kale is
You gotta go.
like
Okay, Ryan's leaving, guys.
Kale, after this book that I'm writing, he will have a lot more influence into like some of the characters and story and stuff like that.
Yeah, so far I've not done any like writing or any concept for it. I've just done all the. Like I said, right now for probably the first like big portion of this thing he's writing, which would you call it a book?
Yeah, I call book one
A book
is just going to be called The
book,
Republic.
a fan book.
Yeah,
Instead of
basically.
a fan fiction, a fan book. Okay.
Yeah.
So his fan book he's writing. I've done like no planning. I've done no concept. I've done no character designs. I've done no plot. I've done nothing like that. I am the illustrator and the publisher for the first one, which I can't really publish it as in like terms of actual publishing because we can't own it.
Yeah, I
because
know.
It's a fan.
If I ever got enough money to buy like the Pokemon, I would just buy it for this reason so I could animate it. Because this story would be a lot better if it was animated.
Yeah. See, that's why I plan to this summer.
See,
this
that's
summer.
probably the hardest thing
I'm going
that
to
I'm
college
running
for that.
into.
I'm going to college for that. You guys have heard me say this. I'm going into the Air Force. But while I'm in the Air Force, depending on what I do, is how much college I'll go to. So if I go to college and I need to take a few classes, like for medicine, like for first aid, because I'm going to be pararescue. If I go to college for like a couple years for that, and I only have to take 1 or 2 classes for that, and then probably a science or some kind of math class, anything like that, all the other classes I can take while I'm there is going to be paid for. I'm going to take 3D animation, regular animation, drawing classes, editing, all that kind of stuff, because I want to get to the point where I can animate stuff at or above the level of what they do for Pokemon, which isn't really that hard. It's just learning.
It's not that hard. Kalos is a little bit harder because they did
have a lot of details in that
There's,
season.
You know why? Because the people who worked on Pokemon Origins is working on the actual anime now.
Because
That's
Origins
why.
was a movie, and they had to make it
Yeah.
movie quality. So like, I'm going to learn to do all that stuff. So eventually I'll be able to. I can't, like I said, I can't animate, own any of it. But maybe we'll get to the point of where we have our own story that's separate from Pokemon, and maybe it's because like Pokemon's a big part of it. Which, by the way, do you have our teams, like our 6 Pokemon? teams?
I'm not trying to really focus this on Pokemon, really.
They're gonna
like
be in
Pokemon they're going to be in it. My Garchomp is going to be in it.
Yeah.
My Talonflame's going to be in it. Your Gardevoir is going to be in it.
Yeah.
That's as far as I know for the Pokemon. I've already added one. The first Pokemon that's ever mentioned in the story is actually actually 2 Skarmory.
Cool.
Because it's like an air base and stuff like that.
Okay. So
But,
like
yeah.
this fan fiction, it's Pokemon World, Pokemon Regions. It's just more focused on military. There is Pokemon though, which they're probably not going to be used for fighting much, are they?
They will be.
Sweet. I look forward
After
because,
after chapter 5, things
that's what's
escalate.
really cool about this. We're at 6. Okay, we're gonna end it here. But I'm gonna end with this. That's what's cool about the fan fiction is that I myself am looking forward to it. Like it's not like I know what's gonna happen, or it's like I have not read any of it. He's on chapter 3, which is
I'm actually going to give you after this ends a bunch of like spoiler hints.
I don't want them.
Yes, you do, because you need to know what's going on.
Okay,
like, I'm building up hype
please
for you.
forget exactly what I just said. Apparently, I'm gonna know before you guys.
Actually,
But-
no, you won't know exactly what I have in mind, but you'll have an idea of what's going to happen.
Okay. Well, so thanks for watching. Thanks for staring at a picture I drew for an hour. Thanks for listening, guys. Shout out to Tyler and Ryan if they had YouTube. Well, Ryan has a YouTube channel. I'll link his. Tyler doesn't, but I'll link Ryan's YouTube channel. He does COD stuff.
We don't like COD.
Not only that, he does COD stuff on a PlayStation. But
Console War 2014.
so thanks for watching, guys. Shout out to those 2 guys. It was great having them on. It was great having more than just 1 or 2 people doing this. It's way more fun that way. Thanks to Jozy for being here. Because he usually doesn't stay after school, so I'll thank his mom and grandma for that.
Yep.
And then I'm going to thank myself for existing, because I'm awesome. And I didn't go to track meet for this, which this wasn't the main reason, really. It's because of my foot, but this is cool that I get to do this still. So thanks for watching, guys. Check out the DeviantArt page, misterguy11. Check out both YouTube channels, Burning Spartan Productions, where this is going to be, which you're on it right now if you didn't know that, and the Kale, soon to be Burning Spartan Gaming. And then also be watching I'll post a link to it when I get it up. I'm going to be posting this fan fiction eventually, probably in the next couple weeks. Hopefully you'll be done before summer, right? So you can get it to me?
I will be.
We got 2 weeks.
I have a deadline to meet with Chapter 5, which is at the end of next week. I want to be done with it by that time.
Okay, so
Chapter
by
4
the end
is
of
going to
next
be insanely
week,
long.
I'll put up a video, and I'll have the link to that, the fanfiction location where you can read it. Fanfiction location.
Just like label it
Hard to
Part
say.
1.
And it'll be Part 1, the Republic Part 1. So look it up there. It sounds like, if you've heard it, go to the DeviantArt page, you'll see what I typed about it there. You heard what we said in the podcast here, and it's going to be really cool. I look forward to typing it all. Hopefully it'll be during the summer, so I'll have a lot
Be
of free
sure to
time.
use spell check because I didn't have a dictionary
I'm going to be
accessible
using
when I
Microsoft
did.
Word. So yeah, spell check's going to be a fun thing. So please, I'll do all that later. So thanks for listening, guys. This one was actually longer than last time, which I'm surprised, but it's a pleasant surprise.
I am full of useless information.
Yes, this podcast was interesting. So thanks for watching. A funny / informative kind of talked about stuff. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye.